bicycle. Okay. So the properties of a bicycle. So we have string, make of the bicycle, and we have a price of the bicycle. And we have, let's do two properties to keep it simple. Public bicycle. So that's a constructor. Public bicycle. Now this is the overloaded constructor. So I will build this example not step by step, but from the scratch. Okay, the same one. Oops, bicycle. So we have two of those. This dot make equals to make. This dot price equals to price. And the first one, which is the default one, we'll simply make a this call, and we'll send two parameters. And those will be the two parameter values for the default one. Otherwise, for the overloaded, you can pretty much come up with your own. And now it's time to do the setters. Public void set make. String make. This dot make equals to make. Public void set price. Now let me do the getters. Let me know when you guys are done. Give me a thumbs up. And also to make sure that you understood this example, whatever we did, you cannot run this example because it doesn't have the main. I purposely did not write the main. So don't try to run this. I just make sure that you understood that how you create a class, how do you define its non-static instances, how you create constructor and overloaded constructor, and how you write getters and setters. That's the whole thing that I want you to understand. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to create another example in which I will write the main for this one. So in my previous example, I wrote the main in the same class. Now I want to write the main in another class to show you that you don't have to have the main in the same class whose objects you're creating. So let's right click on the project, unit 2, and create a new class, which I'll call demo bicycle, and with a public static void main. Okay. So now I will create bike b1 equals to new bike. Okay. And bike b2 equals to new bike. And this bike 2 will be so you can see that I'm able to create an instance of bicycle type in another class in the same project because they can see each other. And here you can see the difference. And when I called B1, it just gave me the default value, which is BMX. When I called B2, it gave me the sports max, the value that I set. While you're working on it, I'm going to be making some more changes. So bicycle 1, B1 dot get price. So if I had three objects like this, then I would have to repeat myself 3 times, right? Just like this. And that becomes more and more tedious as the number of objects keep growing. So to combat that, we would want to modularize the code. To modularize the code, I will create a public static void display method, which will receive a bicycle object. And then I will simply display that particular bicycle. Now, one of the other things I can do is I can actually take n as a number to display which bicycle I'm displaying. So now, after I make this method down below here, I don't need all of these hefty things. All I need is a call to display with an object and a number. So now let's run this, and you get to see the exact same output as before. I think I have way too much space here. Okay, now to make life a little bit better here, what I can do is I can declare a counter variable and set it to 0. And then instead of maintaining 1, 2, 3, I could maintain count plus plus. That way I don't have to remember. Oh, sorry, no, it should be plus plus count because it's a post increment, so it'll increment after, so it'll be plus plus count. So it should first increment the value and then should pass it on to the next. Okay, that's better.